one of the biggest superstars.
The notorious Conor Mcgregor!
Ever since we signed him back in 2013, the guy has just been on a rocket ship to the top.
The new UFC featherweight champion of the world!
In a little over 3 years, he became the first fighter to ever hold belts in 2 different weight classes at the same time, in both featherweight and the lightweight division. Conor has headlined 4 out of the 5 biggest pay-per-view events in UFC history.
It's all over!
The guy is not just a fighter at this point, he is a global phenomenon. In his last fight against Dustin Poirier,
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
he sustained a nasty leg injury,
Oh,
His leg's broken.
so he has been sidelined for about 2 years now. But now that he's ready to make his big return, there is nobody better to face coming off the last 2 years than Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler is as badass as they come.
Big knockout.
It's over.
Maximizing the debut. It's the landing.
He's a very experienced vet with over 30 pro fights. He's all business when he steps into the octagon. Ever since we signed him in 2021, he has been willing to fight anyone, anytime, anywhere. He stands toe-to-toe with anybody he's in there with, and every one of his fights are electrifying.
Out cold. That'll do it, Michael Chandler.
When it's all said and done, these two are going to face off in what is sure to be one of the biggest fights in UFC history. Here's how it's going to go. I need vets to the right, prospects to the left. All right, coaches, bring in your assistant coaches.
Bring it, boys.
What's up, guys? What's up, boys? How are you? What's up, bud? All right, so we have you guys divided into 135 vets and 155 vets. Over here is 135 prospects and 155 prospects. I'm going to flip the coin. Blue is Conor McGregor. Red is Michael Chandler. So whoever wins the coin toss gets the first pick. And whichever coach gets the first pick, let's say they pick the 135 division first. I want the 135 vets. All the vets go to that coach. Then the rest of the 135s go to the other coach. Then he will get the next pick, whether he wants vets or prospects. The winning coach gets to make the first pick. So Conor wins the coin toss. Conor, you get the pick.
Prospects 55. Let's go, lads. Yup, the new breed. Yup, the new breed. The old breed as well, brother. What's up? Welcome, welcome.
I picked the prospect lightweights because vets have been here, done it. I'm confident in the young guns.
All right, Mike, so you automatically get the 155-pound UFC veterans. All right, guys, come on over here to your coach.
The veterans essentially have been at the bottom and they've been written off. And now we get the opportunity, I get the opportunity to coach them to become the ultimate fighter. And that's what excites me.
All right, now, Mike, you get to pick 35 vets or prospects. Which one do you want?
You guys are all talented, but I'm doing 135 vets.
It's prospects against vets. Let's go, boys. Young blood. Yeah, with us.
Come on
yeah,
in.
100%. Welcome, brother. Welcome. Let's go. Okay, nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you, man. Yes, let's go, bro. Let's go. Young blood.
We got some young guns hungry to get there. And we got some disgruntled vets that want to get back there. And we're going to put them together and see who really wants to be here.
So, congratulations on your teams. Tomorrow, your coaches are going to take you back. They're going to put you through a training session. They're going to evaluate you. After they do, they're going to rank you 1 through 4. Then 1 will fight 4, 2 will fight 3 in each category. We'll do a coin toss and see which coach controls who fights when, all right? So there's many things that I love about this competition. Number 1, it does what it was designed to do. The best always rise to the top. This competition has produced world. Are going to be coaching 2 groups of fighters that are hungry and ready to put it all on the line for different reasons. So this is going to be a fun season, and it should be epic.
Young blood. It's mint. You know what I mean? It's all the way across the board. 135, 155, young blood.
Let's go.
So go out and show them what's what.
For some of you guys, You may have been through things like this. Some of you have been to the big show. This is the greatest second chance that you ever could have asked for. So, let's do it, boys.
Young bloods against the veterans. It's going to be an exciting season. These are all great fighters, and I'm happy where it's at the ground, so let's see what it's about. Is it their time, or is it still user time? We're looking for dogs in that cage.
Like we were saying, greatest moment of opportunity for some of you guys and the greatest second chance you ever could have asked for.
Give the public what they want.
Yeah,
Know what I'm saying? None of that shit chat.
You got me and Connor getting on each other's nerves and competing against each other every single day, every single moment. So at any given moment, this whole thing could explode and blood could boil over.
We want action. That's what we want.
That's what we said.
All that other means nothing except in there.
Sparks are gonna be flying, and it's gonna be iron clashing against iron for 12 weeks straight.
Like every season, the fighters are going to be living in the house, away from their families, away from their friends.
Oh, yeah.
And with the house being full of UFC veterans and prospects all under the same roof, as always, I expect things to get a little crazy between the teams.
Yeah, I want to get going. Let's get it. I got it. That's mine. This is it, baby. What a room. We doing this. We doing this. Let's go.
Walking out of the van and into this house is just crazy. This house is super decked out. Anything you can think of is here, and like, I don't come from a whole lot, you know, so it doesn't take a lot to have me being happy.
Hell yeah. Oh, the sauna. Yeah. Hell yeah. Dope.
The house is huge, man. It's a really cool house. They have a pool, they have a basketball court, pool table, so they have everything we need to have fun.
Got a pool table, all that good.
The best part is that we have 2 opposing teams.
Yeah, we working on it.
We have the UFC veterans versus prospects versus people who are right at the cusp.
We got the dungeon.
The styles are just so different, and the energy and the experience is so great that it's gonna be very entertaining.
Look what they got here for us. Proper 12. Proper 12. Hey, Proper 12. They even got the Irish apple. The Irish apple, the Proper 12. Wait, look at this. Yo. You know what the going on.
I don't think I would have a problem with anybody on the prospects team. All of these guys has already been sized up. I've already done research on most of them. To me, these guys are rookies. I don't overlook anybody. I'm just confident in what I can do. I'm confident in my skills. I'm confident in my experience. And these guys don't have that yet. I think that I finished all these guys in the first round.
I'm so happy to be on this team because realistically, like, short period of time, let's be realistic, like, you can't change as a fighter over a week or 2 of this soil. You have to, like, you have to be able to, you can pick some things, you can work on a couple things, and you can implement it if you can, if you're that good, you know what I mean? And I think Connor's style, dude, for me, will, like, make me dangerous, dude.
It's just gonna be dope, bro. I like just being around that aura, bro. The energy, bro. The energy of a winner, bro. He's just like, he's done things that nobody else has done. So, like, just being around that is gonna be a big deal.
If your business kept
Are you a new AT&T customer looking to upgrade your phone? Your trust locked into your contract for 3 years.
And your phone is locked into their network too.
No 2-year upgrade for you, Jonathan.
But T-Mobile has a way out. Introducing the Easy Unlock. Bring your AT&T locked phone and T-Mobile will pay it off and give you one of the latest 5G smartphones free. Plus, next time, you're upgrade ready in 2 years versus 3.
You're free now, little one.
So are you. Just so we're clear, I did trip on purpose for comedy.
Free your phone now at T-Mobile.
Whopper, build your Whopper. Barbecue, bacon, more cheese, no shocker. However you like to top your Whopper, you know what we'll say. FBK, have it your way.
Take a swing with the BetRivers Sportsbook app, where you can bet the outright winner from tournaments around the world. Then you can track your favorite players' every drive, pitch, and putt with live streaming on featured holes, live leaderboards with real-time updates, and interactive 3D course maps. Add a little BetRivers award-winning customer service, and it's a hole-in-one. Download the BetRivers Sportsbook app today. It's a whole new game.
What are you doing here?
Rescuing you!
Hang on!
Okay! in the saddle.
Get back.
The dial could change the course of history.
Fasten your seatbelts.
I've been looking for this all my life. Rated PG-13.
Okay, guys. Target vault's ahead. He's confirmed inside.
Before the first round of fights are set, the coaches are going to run the guys through some training, evaluate them, then they're going to rank each fighter on their team. Based on those rankings, the first 8 matchups will fall into place.
What's up, boys?
Let's go!
Let's get it.
Michael Chandler, he's got great energy. His positivity resonates with the team.
We got the exact team that we wanted because you guys got the dog inside of you. For assistant coaches, I'm trying to build a dream team. So I brought in Ryan Bader.
Yeah, everybody needs to be ready to fight first week.
Because he's been through this process before. He won the Ultimate Fighter, fought in the UFC 20 fights. We have Robert Drysdale, multiple-time jiu-jitsu world champion, has coached world champions. He's awesome. And we got Jason Strout, my striking coach, who I train with every single day. So I've got a group of guys who are just absolutely awesome, and we get to coach these guys.
So let's just get some shadow boxing in, start getting the heart rate up. Footwork, fake shot. You got to remember, you guys are dogs.
Today, we just kind of put him through a little ground, striking, all aspects of mixed martial arts.
You guys are the veterans. You guys are the guys that have been there before. Pressure, relentless, in their face, foot on the gas.
We're going to get after it. We're going to train. Our rankings, our number 1 might not be our quote-unquote number 1. Our number 4 definitely might not be our worst guy.
Yeah, there you go. Stay on the side.
I love veterans because there's a humility that comes with them that I resonate really, really well with.
I'm Connor's teammate, train at his gym in Ireland. My teammates may wonder where my allegiance lies. In all honesty, my allegiance lies with Brad Katona. I'm a gangster, and it doesn't matter what team I'm on, I'm going to bring it.
Keep that elbow a little tighter, right? On the right.
Brad, he's won this competition before, the Ultimate Fighter.
And now, the Ultimate Fighter featherweight winner, Brad Superman Katona!
Yeah, he's from SBG. Yeah, he trains with Connor and those guys. Yeah, maybe he wants to be with those guys, but hey, this is just how this thing works out, right?
Hands up, see the punches coming. Short time, short time.
They know that they're getting 100% effort out of me as a coach, my coaching staff.
Time, bring it in.
We're gonna win this thing.
Team Chandler! Hey, good work, boys. Good work, boys.
What's up, lads? All good? Ready for first day of training?
First training session, you know, the hold up, the anxiety, they've seen their potential opponents. You know, we've become a team.
So today's the first day of training. We're gonna put on the big gloves, big the shin pads, head guard, gum shield, and we're gonna do some sparring.
And we got straight to it.
Let's go, round 1, off we go. You're in the fight. We've got a stretch now for a couple of days before the fight. Let's put them through it. Let's put them through their paces. Let's get that energy out of them. Let's introduce them to each other.
As soon as he got in there, he put us up to spar hard.
Go, round 3.
It was a big shock to the system, but it was a good way to get started and get moving and get the bodies adjusted to being in a fight again.
Steady on, keep going.
Connor motivated us to start off with, and then he actually gloved up himself. So not only is he talking the talk, he's leading while showing us how it's done.
It was a real feeling of a fight, you know, where you don't know anyone, you've never trained with them, and you just get straight to it.
Keep control your breath. That's it, that's it. Nice job.
You know, I really think he's passionate about this whole opportunity for us, and he's really trying to win this competition and have us win.
Sit down, boys.
I brought my coaching staff, my team that's been with me all the way. My head coach, John, has been with me from the very beginning. My coach, Roddy, as well. I got my boxing coach, Phil, getting the best advice and guidance.
That's great pace, lads. Nice job. Good takedown.
Great walk, time, guys.
Great walk, lads. Very happy, very impressed with the work rate and the effort. So we're happy. We're in a good standing here.
The first practices are over, and now comes the fun part. Connor and Michael rank the 4 fighters in their team in each weight class. Then for the matchups, 1 will fight 4 and 2 will fight 3 in each class. We had a coin toss, which Chandler won, so he'll pick the first matchup. But since he has no idea how Connor is ranking his fighters, all he can really do is decide who on his team wants to fight first. So this should actually be interesting.
All right, our first pick, we're going 155, number 3, Roosevelt Roberts. Roosevelt Roberts. His mixture of talent and toughness might be the best in our entire group.
That's my number 2, Nate.
Walking up there and then that face-off.
Here we go, first fight up at the show. Let's see what it's about.
Just the heart rate going. It's fight time, baby.
We're going my number 2, bantamweight Trevor.
That means it's my number 3, bantamweight Timur. Next, we're going 155, number 2, Austin Hubbard.
He fights my number 3, Aaron. I'll go my number 1, bantamweight Mando.
That means it's my number 4, bantamweight Cody Gibson.
The coaches noticed that I'm a serious threat to win this whole competition, so I'm ready to go out there and prove them right.
All right, next we're going 135, veteran, number 2, Brad Katona.
My number 3, Carlos.
Go, baby. Yes, sir.
Good fight, this one. Good fight. Very good.
Oh, yeah.
I'll go my 1, lightweight Lee.
Go, baby.
He's a teammate of mine many, many years. He's been training with me since he's a kid. He's got some great skills, and I'm looking forward to him showcasing them.
It's our 4, lightweight Kurt Halabaugh.
I don't know much about Lee.
Go, Lee.
But I know I looked him in the eyes today and I stared right through his soul. He did not want to be standing there in front of me.
I'm going 155, vet, number 1, Jason Knight.
My number 4, lightweight Landon.
Yes, sir. Long world.
My coach looks at me and I'm who he picked to win this thing.
We're going to war, baby.
I'm gonna do everything in my power to prove him right.
My 4, bantamweight Rico.
Go, baby. Yes, sir.
That means it's my number 1, bantamweight Hunter.
Oh, yeah. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Let's go, gentlemen. Good luck. Here we go, gentlemen. We got the fights lined up. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
So, the first 8 fights are set, and kicking things off is going to be Team Chandler's Roosevelt Roberts, who was a Contender Series alum with 8 UFC fights under his belt, against prospect Nate Jennerman from Team Mcgregor. A great matchup to get things started.
What you got, bro?
You got a picture?
I got my picture.
Let's see it. Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I brought one picture of Mariah, Kanan, and Esme sitting in a little swing chair.
So, oh, she's a baby.
Yeah, she's 6 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The hardest thing is just not having my wife and my kids here. I just miss my family a lot. I like to be around them.
It's a beautiful family you got there, kid.
Thanks, man.
Nice snowman, Kanan. Nate, you make really big snow angels.
Sheboygan is the inland surf capital of the world. And we're driving down past North Point. We're hoping to see some surfers down here. I have a beautiful wife named Mariah. She's amazing. Just getting a little walk-in down here. We have a 3-year-old son named Kanan. And we have a 6-month-old daughter named Esme.
That's what you have to say.
We have a 3-legged dog at home. This is our little tripod Gone. If you watch him run and play, you don't even know. I try to get as much time with my family as much as I can. I still work part-time right now. I work preload at UPS. It's about 4:30 in the morning, about to go clock in. It says 7 degrees right now. Pretty chilly out there. My wife and I, we started our own gym in my hometown. So I'm there for kids jiu-jitsu, adults jiu-jitsu, and the adult kickboxing program. You know, I'm juggling a lot of things, but I go down and I train at Rufus Sport headquarters in Milwaukee. I'm walking into the gym right now. About to get it. Man, I love Rufus Sport. I've been with Rufus Sport since I was 19. You know, I was a pissed off teenager. My dad was an alcoholic. I just didn't want to be in the house. And I found the gym and the training, man, I fell in love with it right away. I had my first amateur fight while I was still in high school. I was like, yeah, I want to do this. And then I had my first pro fight at 20, so.
Nasty Nate Jennerman!
16-5 with 13 submissions.
That is all, Nate Jennerman!
I had 2 titles for cage aggression.
Jennerman trying to finish, and he does.
Then I fought for the LFA title fight.
He's down.
Lost myself mentally.
That is all.
I stepped away from fighting for 2.5 years. I had some injuries that I just were lingering and I had to let heal up. When I came back from those years off, I moved up a weight class. I'm at 55 now. Been 3-0 since I came back, 3 finishes.
Jennerman looking for a submission, and he got it!
I mean, I definitely feel like I have a chip on my shoulder for multiple reasons. One, like, I got a family at home. Like, I'm bringing milk money home. This is our last dinner together, ever. She'll leave me while I'm in the tough house.
I make no promises.
It's just my time, and I've got that chip, and I'm ready to just wreak havoc.
Hockey means the world to me. When you see me on the ice, you'd never know I was born with half a heart. But Dr. Basha and his team at New York Presbyterian re-engineered my heart so the right side does all the pumping. I had 3 surgeries before I turned 3, so I can go all out, especially when I'm on the ice. Half a heart?
You just be writing, so you gonna give your girl something to read or what?
No, just writing to write.
When I got cut out of the UFC, I got a book looked just like that actually, and then I filled that up with like everything I was going through from like that 2 years to 2 years. And like sometimes when I find myself down, I'll go back and I'll read some pages, and like I'll see like a little bit of progress that I had from what I was then, or like to what I was now, you know? Man, when I first signed with UFC, I guess I just got lost in like not taking my career seriously.
The fight is underway.
You know, I was basically fighting for the money and not really fighting for a career.
There it is, wow!
My record in the UFC was 4-4.
Big squeeze coming up, it's over. Roosevelt Roberts by submission.
The last fight was against Ignacio Bahamundes.
Roosevelt getting that jab off early, falls it up.
That was a tough dude. He caught me and, you know, I got knocked out.
Bam!
I kind of already knew my UFC career at that point was done.
That's unbelievable.
Because the fight before that, I just got rocked early and then got submitted the first 35 seconds, you know, by a debut guy. I knew that wasn't good, and then just to come into this last fight of my contract and get knocked out like this, I kind of already knew it was over. And I should have just took it a little more seriously. I mean, when I first got cut, you know, I was hella hard on myself, you know?
Oh, me too.
So a lot of times in the book, I was writing like my disappointment, how I felt about the people around me and how they looked at me, and, you know? Or like just how I looked at myself. My last couple fights, I kind of lost faith in myself. I kind of lost the faith that I was supposed to be here. Sometimes you gotta fall down. Sometimes you gotta hit rock bottom. Rock bottom is a place where you start to recognize everything. And I just needed some time to get my mind right, to believe in myself again. And now that I'm here, you know, I feel great.
Snap his head back. Bang, make his nose bleed. Bust his lip.
Roosevelt, he's our #1 guy for a reason. He's definitely one of our most strong guys, our most strong characters. When it comes to training, he is a yes sir, no sir, show up, get after it. Anything straight down the pipe, dude, you're gonna bang, 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 in and out, bang, bang, bang. He's here, he sees the opportunity that he has, and I trust him to put the work in.
That's it. That's it.
If I could tailor make an opponent for Roosevelt, it's Nate Jennerman. He is aggressive, but doesn't have a lot of great defense, and I don't think he's ever fought a guy who's got the power and the slickness and the speed and the timing of Roosevelt. And I think Roosevelt peppers him up big time in the first round.
Nate's got a lot finished by guillotine, but I'm not looking to go take him down. I'm looking to go in there and put the pressure and, you know, really just put these hands on him, make him do something stupid, make him shoot a shot. You know, he's gonna have to use his hands with me. He's gonna have to show me that he can stand and bang, and I'm gonna make him have to shoot. I visualize me hitting him hard as soon as the bell starts with a quick 1-2, stepping back, and then him coming in and walking right into that right hand. He's definitely overlooking me, for sure. And he probably definitely think that this is an easy one for him, you know, and that pisses me off. So, you know, in my eyes, I'm going in there and I'm knocking him out.
Are you a new AT&T customer looking to upgrade your phone? Your trust locked into your contract for 3 years.
And your phone is locked into their network too.
No 2-year upgrade for you, Jonathan.
But T-Mobile has a way out. Introducing the Easy Unlock. Bring your AT&T locked phone and T-Mobile will pay it off and give you one of the latest 5G smartphones free. Plus, next time you're upgrade ready in 2 years versus 3.
You're free now, little one.
So are you. Just so we're clear, I did trip on purpose for comedy.
Free your phone now at T-Mobile.
2 Whopper Juniors for just $5. 6 options, so much to offer. Barbecue, bacon, cheese to name a few. Only $5 and you get to pick 2. BK, have it your way.
Okay, guys, target vault's ahead. He's confirmed inside.
Boom! Boom, boom! Yes, I remember. Out to the side with a bomb! Boom! Boom! Yes! The weight in that one. The weight difference.
Nate's a gentleman, a nice man, a family man, but he has a nasty side to him. His nickname is Nasty Nate.
Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Put him down with that.
So I'm trying to keep the reins on him and preserve that nastiness for the octagon.
Feel the air go through your center chest cavity. And now backwards. 1, 2. Just stretching the quad here.
Nate's up against a long, tall guy in Roosevelt, and it's a good bout between the two of them.
Don't rush nothing. For what? You know what I mean? Keep them where you want them.
Yeah. And if I rush something, he's gonna look to do the same I do. So.
Yeah.
When people rush on me, I'm not gonna rush.
I fancy Nate. I think he'll get in there and he'll put damage on him and make it ugly. So I'm excited to see it take place.
Trust the shot. Trust the right hand, guys.
Roosevelt's one of the tallest 55ers out there. What makes Roosevelt so dangerous is he's real fast twitch. He's got a really snappy punch to the end of his jabs and his crosses, and he likes to throw his leg kick a lot as well.
Yes. Aim for his nose, guys. Wherever his nose is, throw it.
The game plan right now is to make sure that I'm not just leaving my head right in the middle when we're on the outside.
Boom. Boom. Hand. Boom, yes.
And then avoiding that jab cross off the rib and getting inside. My coaches and I both think that if I get inside and can get to the clinch, we can make it real nasty from there and start throwing some elbows, body shots, some punches, and ultimately I can get the takedown. If I can get a front headlock position, it's over.
Yes, that's the way I want it.
I'm gonna be taking out Roosevelt Roberts for sure.
Yeah, man. We got Chandler as a coach.
Man, I'm really excited about that.
I know, man. Me too. I ain't gonna lie, I like Mcgregor, but I just don't know if his style and his personality would fit with mine. So I think
His definitely don't fit with mine. I can tell you that much.
I could click with Chandler. You know, Florida boy, I'm a Florida boy. We'll find a way to make it happen. But after this show, I'm moving back, though. After this show, I'm gonna go back, yeah. Me and my kid's mother split up. If she moved back, like she lives in Florida, and I live in Cali, so it's time for me to go back. Go back, be around the kids.
I feel you.
You know? Hopefully after this show, man, I'm praying, I'm hoping that after the show, when I move back, I get to train with Chandler and them, like, full time. Hopefully, that's the goal. That's what I want to happen, you know? We're gonna see what happens. It's gonna be nice. Welcome to the gym, adrenaline. Right now, we got jiu-jitsu going on. We got the coach, Mikey, right here, my little protege. Right now, I train out of adrenaline martial arts at Carson Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. Got the boxing area, me and the coaches. My professional fight record is 12-3. I would just say I'm a freestyle fighter, and I'm pretty much good everywhere. I was small as a kid, and people always make fun of me. I always had to prove my point, so fighting was always in me. I guess what brought me to mixed martial arts fighting was when I had my daughter. I just wanted to learn how to protect people, protect my daughter, protect my family. And I just went into a gym one day and I started sparring boxing. And I just kind of just slowly started picking it up, and I fell in love with it. Me and my dad didn't have the best relationship. You know, he was abusive. And then once I hit about like 13, 14, you know, I just kind of got caught up in all the drama inside the household, my mom, my dad. And, you know, I fell into the street life. I wish I could go back and take some things like and redo it. But all the stuff that happened in my life made me who I am today. It made me a better dad, that's for sure. You know, I never want my kids to look at me how I looked at my dad. Got the kids calling. Pick them up real quick.
Is that a camera?
This is a camera.
Oh, wait.
My oldest is my girl, Mira, and then my youngest is Ashton. What's up, buddy? My kids are everything to me. You know, they the reason I changed my life.
Think I'm a good fighter?
Yes. Yes.
Do you guys think that I can win it?
Yes. Yes.
Before I had them, I was still out there doing crazy stuff, selling drugs, fighting, just losing myself. And the moment I had them, I had to change my life.
You know I miss you guys, right?
Yes.
And you guys know that I'm doing this for you guys, right?
Yes. I know that. You're doing it for us.
They're the reason why I get up now and I go train. They're the reasons why I gotta believe in myself, because one day they're gonna have a dream. One day they're gonna have a goal. One day they're gonna wake up and they're gonna look back on my life and they're gonna be able to see that, you know, sometimes you're gonna fail, sometimes you're gonna have setbacks, but you can never give up, you know?
I'm confident that you're gonna win one way or another.
This is everything to me. This is gonna help me change their life. This is gonna help me change my life. And this is gonna help me build their life.
Has this happened to you? AT&T and Verizon rope you in with phone offers, then bind you to a 3-year device contract. Break free with T-Mobile. Introducing Go 5G Plus, the first plan that always gives new and...
Good morning, gentlemen. Welcome to the Ultimate Fighter 31, Chandler versus Mcgregor weigh-in. First fight, Roosevelt Roberts versus Nate Ginnerman.
Let's go, Nate.
First to the scale, Roosevelt Roberts.
I'm here at weigh-ins. Yeah, I don't know where Connor is. To me, the first weigh-in seemed like it was pretty, you know, important. I don't know what kind of message it sends to your team if you don't show up to weigh-ins.
Make this official.
So Roosevelt Roberts popped onto our radar around 2018. We signed him to a contract. He had a decent run of fights, but after back-to-back losses, we ended up releasing him.
$156. Let's go, baby!
I'm excited to see how he's evolved as a fighter since being away from the UFC, and I'm excited to see, you know, what he's going to do now that he's getting a second chance.
Next to the scale, Nate Ginnerman.
Let's go, Nate.
Let's go, Nate.
Nasty Nate, baby, let's go.
Even though he's not fought in the UFC, Nate's got a lot of fights. He's a dangerous submission specialist, and he could be trouble if he manages to get on the inside. It should be a great fight to kick off the season.
155 and a half. Let's go.
Let's go, Nate. Let's go, Nate. Let's go. On the bottom here, Nate.
Ro and Nate Ginnerman, I think, is going to be a pretty good match stylistically. I think Roe will win 2-0. He's tall, good striking, and Gentleman likes to come forward, and every time he comes forward, Roe's gonna hit him.
That's right, baby. Make him feel that energy.
Nate has a very crafty submission game, very good guillotine. Roe's a tall, skinny guy. I feel like if Nate can make it a dirty fight, get in that clinch and get him down, I think that's his key to victory.
Let's go.
I already lost everything. I lost me being a UFC fighter. I lost myself. I lost my house. Like, I can't go back down. I'm free from the burden of losing the contract. But I have my family, and I have my reasons. I have the things that I wronged that I have to right with this sport. And I'm willing to go in there, and I'm willing to die for this. This is the life we live, the life we chose, and I'm expecting a great fight from Nate. He's going to get 2 rounds of a savage, and he better bring that, because if he don't, it's going to be an easy night. I'm ready for a war. I'm ready to go in there and let these hands fly.
Bang, bang. Right where he doesn't want to be, starting this thing off.
I know I'm a prospect in terms of the UFC. Obviously, Roosevelt Roberts has got some UFC fights under his belt, and honestly, I think the biggest experience difference for him versus me is fighting in the Apex before. I've got more fights than Roosevelt Roberts. Experience-wise, I got that edge. I got that natural killer in me. The moment I see blood, I'm swarming, and this moment has been a long time coming.
Lads, what's up? All good?
I think the head movement that we've been working on, I think I'm gonna be able to avoid big shots on the outside.
Yes, there we go. Yes, beautiful shot.
I don't think Roosevelt can handle me once I'm on the inside.
Yes, beautiful. Get used to catching that jab. Come on, hands up a little higher, yeah? Come on.
I'm excited to finally, like, really just put my name on the map right here. When this fight is over, you're gonna see my hand getting raised.
Let's go, baby. This is it. Starting off this entire thing.
I want to fight. I want a war. I want to go in there and I want to prove that I belong in the UFC. And I want to go ahead and put on a great show.
Let's go shine.
This is no disrespect. This is no hate. But I'm coming for you, Nate. I know we're all chasing this dream, but I can't let you stop me. And I'm coming to knock your head off.
Keep it tight, keep it right, Ro.
Let's go, Nate. Let's go, Nate.
Your time, Nate. Your time.
The moment I'm walking out to the fight, that's when, like, I just start feeling that calmness come on me, and at that point, it's just me and him, and one of us is coming out with a W.
Let's go, Nate. One time, Nate, we live in smoke. Let's go, let's go, Nate.
Let's go, Nate. That lead hand busy.
Let's go, Ro. Right out the gate, Ro. Right out the gate.
All right, hey, guys, this fight is 2 5-minute rounds. If after the second round we have a draw, we'll go to a third round, sudden victory. Winner of that round wins the fight. Roosevelt, ready?
Let's go, Nate.
Ready? Fight's on. Watch the fingers. Stop.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Hey, red team, baby.
Yeah.
What? I'm okay.
You out.
Oh, no.
He's out.
I wasn't out.
You out.
Hey, red team, baby. Yeah.
Hey, Danny.
Congrats.
I know I up my contract last time. I'm coming back, baby.
All right.
Coming back.
All right.
What I told you. I've been starving.
Roosevelt went out and did exactly what we knew he could do and what we wanted him to do. He got his range, got his distance a little bit, and before you knew it, he hit him with a combination, dropped him with the right hand. Jennerman went down. A couple of hammer fists later, he gets pulled off. It was picture perfect, and he should be very, very proud of that performance.
We were all upset for nasty Nate. He didn't get to show much of what he has. It's a big stage, and sometimes we can rise, sometimes it goes against you. In this one, that's essentially what happened.
Roosevelt came out today and made a statement and made it quick. That was a fast fight, one of the fastest knockouts in TUF history for sure. A massive win for him. What this tells you is that these veterans realize this is the last shot to get into the UFC. So that was an impressive, badass start to the competition.
Round one.
Let's go.
We have a knockout.
Let's go.
Winner, moving on. Roosevelt.
Let's go. Let's go. That's one for the Let's go, baby.
Come here and make straight me. Hell yeah. We would have done that exact same thing.
Yeah.
10 straight minutes for
sure.
Feel amazing, man. Just to see the UFC on my gloves, feel that canvas underneath my feet. Coming into Apex, it felt like home.
Let's go. Let's go.
Been so hard outside of this. The journey, the battles that I've been through, the obstacles, man, and just to go and make a statement like that felt amazing.
Mr. Roberts, I'm a big fan. Will you sign this glove for me? I got you.
Still all here with you, Nate. Still all here with you, yeah? We get back to the gym.
Sorry, guys.
Back, don't worry about it. Back to the gym. That's right. We get better now.
I feel like I left my kids behind for nothing right now. I feel like I didn't even get to fight. Like I just got clipped right off the rip and didn't even get to show myself out here.
It's all right, brother. Listen to me. It's all right.
Keep the head with me.
Keep your head up, bro.
Right now, I'm just kind of down on myself.
We got a month to learn still, too.
We still got a month of learning. Don't even
Still
stress
here to
it.
learn,
Listen,
bro.
you gotta rip this off, throw it out, and on to the next. You can't sit in it. You know what I mean? You gotta keep moving.
Got your back, bro.
Back to the gym, keep it wolfing.
For real.
When we get back to training, I'm just gonna take everything in that I can, and I'm gonna come back better than I've ever been before.
What message do you have for your friends and family back home?
I love you guys, and I'm sorry.
It's just one fight.
On to the next.
So, in the first quarterfinal fight, Chandler's #3 lightweight Roosevelt Roberts defeated McGregor's 2nd seed Nate Jennerman. A solid win for UFC veterans. Next up, Team McGregor's #2 bantamweight Trevor Wells takes on Chandler's #3 bantamweight Timur Valiev. This was a great start to this competition.
On this season of The Ultimate Fighter. I'm a warrior. In my battle cry. I'm a keep going hard to the end.
It's the hardest tournament in sports, and it's kill or be killed.
Yeah, it's over there while we sleeping, think you can run your mouth.
I'm trying to win.
Don't be trying to come in on some fight that's not your own.
Don't let him breathe.
I'll take these one off you, man, yeah?
All right, yeah.
I'll take these off you, kid. I'll do 12 to 1, yeah? 12 to 1, man.
It's the time! My emotions are still Team Blue.
This is our chance. This is time for redemption.
So it's a grade 2 MCL tear.
Hey, put me in there with your boy. I beat his
Team here today, gone tomorrow, yeah?
You've shown us a little bit of you that everybody needs to hear.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you.
Y'all chasing the same dream.
Hey. Keep working. Oh, beautiful shot. That hurt them. That's it. Yeah!
It's my time, and it's time for the young blood to take over.
Maybe if you showed up and break your nose, you little fool.
Get out of my way.
And welcome to After TUF.